Hi students, this video is to help you understand your form N-400. I will explain the vocabulary first, then give you some possible questions for your interview. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Form N-400, Part 3, 4, and 5. Part 3. Accommodations for individuals with disabilities and/or impairments. Please repeat after me. Accommodations. Accommodations. Disabilities. Disabilities. Impairments. Impairments. Requesting. Requesting. Accommodation. Accommodation. Disabilities and/or impairments. Disabilities and/or impairments. Accommodation. Accommodation. Help or assistance. Requesting. Requesting. Asking. Disability. Disability. Handicap. Physical or mental impairment. Now, let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. Are you requesting an accommodation to the naturalization process because of a disability or impairment? Are you requesting an accommodation to the naturalization process because of disability or impairment? Number 2. Are you disabled? Are you disabled? Number 3. Are you handicapped? Are you handicapped? Number 4. Do you have a hearing problem? Do you have a hearing problem? Number 5. Are you hard of hearing? Are you hard of hearing? Part 4. Information to contact you. Please repeat after me. Daytime telephone number. Daytime telephone number. Mobile telephone number. Mobile telephone number. Email address. Email address. Submit. Submit. Send. Mobile phone. Mobile phone. Cell phone. Cell phone. Now let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. Did you change your phone number after you submitted this application? Did you change your phone number after you submitted this application? Number 2. What's your phone number including your area code? What's your phone number including your area code? Number 3. What's your mobile phone number? What's your mobile phone number? Number 4. Do you have an email address? Do you have an email address? Number 5. What is the best number to reach you? What is the best number to reach you? Part 5. Information about your residence. Please repeat after me. Residence. Residence. Where have you lived during the last 5 years? Where have you lived during the last 5 years? Current physical address. Current physical address. Dates of residence. Dates of residence. Current mailing address. Current mailing address. Physical address 2. Physical address 2. Physical address 3. Physical address 3. Current physical address. Current physical address. Present address. Now, let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. Where have you lived during the last 5 years? Where have you lived during the last 5 years? Number 2. Do you still live at the same address? Do you still live at the same address? Number 3. Do you live in a house or an apartment? Do you live in a house or an apartment? Number 4. Do you own or rent the place you live in? Do you own or rent the place you live in? Let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. When did you move to your current address? When did you move to your current address? Number 2. Why did you move to your present address? Why did you move to your present address? Number 3. Do you have a different mailing address or PO box? Do you have a different mailing address or PO box? Number 4. Have you moved or changed your address since you submitted this application? Have you moved or changed your address since you submitted this application? Now, let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. How many people live in your house? How many people live in your house? Number 2. How many family members live at this address? How many family members live at this address? Number 3. What city do you live in? What city do you live in? Number 4. How do you like your city? How do you like your city? Number 5. What state do you live in? What state do you live in? Number 6. How do you like California? How do you like California? Previous address. Previous address. Former address. Now, let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. Do you have a previous address in the last 5 years? Do you have a previous address in the last 5 years? Number 2. How long did you live at your former address? How long did you live at your former address?